Okay, people, Alpha Minority Diary here. Part 2 of catching smallmouth and bigmouth bass. Stop doing that. That's just kind of sad. And we're working on fake water snakes, pretty lively, and tiny squids or heartfish, pretty good. And first we're actually going to go for the water snake. And one way to do this is you'll go for the extra large curved hook. And you'll just stick it straight through the side and have it come up like this. And just actually, this is good for catfish too. Just let it sit on the bottom. And as you pull it in, it'll drag across the floor like that. Maybe you'll do some turns. And this really attracts any type of bottom feeder. Bigmouth bass, catfish, all those big predators. And what I also like to do is, you want maybe 2 or 3 specific ones just to do this. You may just want to cut it in half. And for this, we're going to use our triple claw eagle styled treble hook. I mixed up the words there a little. And either side, I like to use the tail because it just looks better and more lively. Just like a clump, just like clump it around. Nice clumps. And make sure the hooks are exposed, because if the hooks aren't even exposed, you're not even going to catch a fish. So make sure at least 2 hooks are exposed. And see how it's just like a big blob? Just let it sink to the bottom with some scent. Wait, and you can easily just catch pretty good sized catfish. And another way in using this technique is using gulp eggs or salmon eggs. I like to use salmon eggs better. What I like to do is maybe just take a whole clump or put them on, or just take 1 salmon egg, 1 on here, 1 on here, 1 in here. Leave the hooks exposed and just let it sit to the bottom. And the scent will do it. The live scent in those eggs will just do the rest. Lastly, we have the heartfish or mini squid. Now, for this, we're going to actually use all 4 hooks. So the squid, this is how it's actually going to look once we put in the water with this little guy. And he's vicious because he has a triple hook. And what we're going to do is, we're just going to hook it straight through the back here. And put maybe a bobber up on the top and just let it sit. It's lively. It has maybe pretty good sized big mouth bass written all over it. Extra large curved hook. We're going to go a little bit deeper, and we're actually going to have it upside down first.
Let's get the camera to focus, like it's all blurry, and okay, there it's focused.
And just hook it into the side, so that, maybe don't even hook it through the side. Just have it come out the top, like this. Just like that, so when you're pulling it in the water, it looks lively. Of course, when you put it in the water, it'll be much more lively. Next one is with the minnow hook, probably the best out of the 4. All you're going to do is take it actually from the middle, stick it a little bit inside, not too much depth, and just have it pull out. Not too deep, not too deep, just let it sit at the bottom. You get pretty good size. If this does work, you would have to go into a river. You would get a bass or a pretty good sized tigerfish. and you don't want to fight a tigerfish. If you get a tigerfish on its line, you'll know that you need to cut the line. Lastly, we're going to use this hook. I don't like using it because it completely destroys the bait. And what you're going to do is you're just going to set 2 hooks straight through there. Set them straight through there on one side. And it will be like this. And you'll have it sit at the bottom. It's a waiting game, but if you get it from Gulp or maybe throw some scent on there, it'll be really cool. It'll be really good.
Actually, this already comes with scent on it. It's better than this. This stuff can't catch nothing.
It's just scent. I mean, it won't.
This is not as lively. This smells fake.
Yeah, like pretty good size smell. Smells like cleaning detergent, but still good. And if you're using the small hook style, what you want to do, you just want to pull this off. Well, not pull it off, but like make it, just like pull it down. Milking a cow, milking a cow. Okay.
It's like you're pulling it off.
No, just. And that would be the last one if I didn't remember this. Fly fishing. Have to use it.
That can easily get you catfish.
Yes, and you can't really see it through here, but you can buy a lot of these pieces. It's a treble hook, eagle style again, and this one's barbless, so this is actually better. If you can get barbless, that would be good. Like, see? Oh no, this one has barbs, never mind. But you can see how it's a treble hook. Not really, let me just try to. You can see 2 of them, and the other one's here. Really, really lively. Get you really good size fish. Maybe even a few. I've used a fly fish like this. I've had 2 fish on my line, a catfish and a bass. And I'm trying to pull both of them at the same time. Not fun. But, you know, I had an extra fish to eat for dinner. So, that's it for catching bass. Was there anything else? Oh, for bass, you may want to use tight line. I don't know what type of line this is. What is this? I would say this is 20 pound. If you're using bass, or obviously channel catfish, you want to use some pretty strong line, maybe 20 to 30 pounds. That's it for today. Don't use the scent.
Yeah, that smells so bad to the fish.
In fact, don't even use the scent. It catches only trout, salmon, and you don't even find steelheads in lakes. So, just look at that.
Not good for fishing in lakes.
Yeah, unless you know it's a river filled with trout. And I've used that. So, I think this is all for, do I have anything else that could catch some bass?
I thought I said this was a perch video.
No, it's a bass video.
Oh.
Smallmouth and bass. Okay, we'll just teach them this. It's a minnow. We're obviously going to use a minnow hook. No duh. Just stick it through the lip, bottom lip, and have it come out. Better to use live bait, and live bait won't struggle. Just make sure you don't hit the eyes. And you know what? This is probably a little bit too deep. You want a lot of the hook exposed still. So, oh, whoops, I just completely pulled it out. This is awesome. This is awesome. Just let the fish stay there. And also, if you're just gonna let the fish let the fish run by itself instead of you pulling the fish, I would just actually hook it through the tail. Maybe a little bit back here. Just make sure not to hit the nerve. And just like, in fact, let's go use a really hard technique, but it catches fish pretty easily.
It's been going on for 10 minutes.
10?
Yeah.
Oh my god. We're just gonna stick it on the side. Don't use this for live bait, and just get it sticking out. For live bait, pretty simple. Stick it, make sure you don't hit the nerve. Stick it through one side, and just let it like go like this. Pretty simple. We're running out of time.
Yeah, YouTube won't accept it if it's longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's stupid 10-minute thing. Yeah, so my next video will probably be on catfish, maybe even some salmon. Yeah, actually, next video is either going to be catfish or the king salmon. See you guys next time.